What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keys, and I'm back with another reaction video. Man, today we got Randolph Childress had the ultimate green light. What happened? Stunted growth. Bro, my dad told me to react to Randolph Childress. Him and Tim Duncan was going crazy at Wake Forest. We all know UNC is the best team in North Carolina, but Wake Forest, they cool too. So we gonna react to the video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, man. Let me know in the comments if you know who Randolph Childress was and was he a beast. Let's get into it.
I still get goosebumps thinking about that day. Obviously, it's a tremendous honor to get your number retired. That's something you don't think about. To have it retired, my last game was just extra special.
Hey, if a school retire your number, you know you was a dog. Number 22, Bucket.
Man, when I tell you it's been amazing developing this feature, I mean it with all sincerity. Salute to all of you that's been requesting this guy, man. It's so much of you that I had to do it. I'm not gonna lie, I was asleep. But man, what a player this guy was, huh? In 1995, he had the best 72 hours in the history of the ACC tournament, at a time when the ACC had some of, if not the best competition in all the nation. Jeff McGinnis, condolences on your loss. You got back up and made it to the league, but your soul was never the same. I mean, he didn't have to tell you to get back up, fam. In all seriousness, today's feature was a joy to watch and a deadly shooter.
Did he throw up the peace sign or he told him to come in? I don't know, I can't tell. But that's nuts. Made you fall, said, splat! Oh my gosh, bro. No way. No way, cuz this is crazy. Let me adjust my light, man. Let's get...
With all ice in his veins. For some reason, I crown a guy best shooter I've seen, then I fall into an even better one. I love it, man. Randolph Childress, born September 21st, 1972. It's your boy.
Hey, I know y'all thinking I need a cut, bro. My barber, he get off at 2 because he got a second job now. And now I don't get off till 3. So I can't make it to the barbershop by 2. Or by 1, whatever. So I'm whooping, bro. I got to find a barber closer to my house, bro. I'm seriously woofing. I need to put a comb to this thing, baby. I need a hot comb.
AC stunted growth. Let's get it, man. Born in Washington, D.C., but went to high school in Virginia, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons were lucky to have a player like him. He would wind up having his jersey retired by the program while still at the school, believe it or not. That's how good of a career he had. To this day, when you ask who's the best player to come out of that program, you hear Tim Duncan, Childress, and maybe Chris Paul. He was undoubtedly a star there, but things didn't always go as planned. Stunt number 1, he strikes again. Carlissimo, that is. If you ever heard of the term player-friendly coach, it wasn't this guy in the slightest. I don't know whether it's because he was bullied as a kid or had a couple stern parents, but PJ Carlissimo wasn't a guy players liked to be around, much less play for. Rod Strickland couldn't stand him. Sprewell gave him an above-the-shoulder massage, and Randolph Childress was doomed as soon as he was drafted and traded to the Blue.
Above-the-shoulder massage mean he choked him out. Put him in the headlock, something, I don't know. That was like a read between the lines type of joint.
Blazers with head coach Carlissimo. Most, if not all, basketball players that have played some form of organized ball know how important coaching and having a good relationship with your head coach can be. But sometimes you meet a guy like PJ and there's really nothing you can do. Randolph and Carlissimo bumped heads because Childress was a guy that came from having the greenest light I've ever seen under Coach Dave Odom in college to this guy with evident insecurities and Napoleon complex. He couldn't understand why he wasn't playing him in games and why every time he took a quick shot, he pulled him from the game. Obviously not knowing that this is the way Childress shoots. All his shots look rushed because of how quick he got it off and the volume he does. I mean, he was able to baptize Jeff McGinnis in the holy water of hardwood with enough time.
All right, that's enough on the North Carolina dude falling. Come on, bro. Like, that's a little excessive. Y'all keep playing North Carolina. Can we get some other clips? Bro, but having a coach like that can ruin a player, bro. You can have the best player and that'll ruin them, bro. Politics, or just because the coach wanted to have it his way. That's annoying.
To tell that man to get up before draining a three in his teammate's face. The Blazers have for a long time been a young point guard killer in my eyes, all the way up to Dame Lillard. Sebastian Telfair, Jared Bayless, a coach can make or break you and single-handedly stunt your growth. Childress learned that the hard way, having to begin his career in Portland. Stunt number 2, green light.
The only thing Carolina was doing was trying to take the ball out of my hands. We were giving away leads. We struggled a little bit against Virginia because they were doing the same thing. I told the guys to give me the ball and get out of the way. If we lose, blame me. If we win, you take the win.
Which brings me to this.
He definitely from D.C. You can hear the accent, man.
In college, Childress was a promising player since day one. He had a knack for scoring and could do it in many ways. He never seemed to get tired as he ran off one screen to another, looking for half a second space where he could splash you. His release was quick, he was strong, played angry, and didn't wait to let you know what he just did to you. I loved his game, man. I couldn't understand for the life of me at the time why he wasn't seeing success in the mid-90s NBA. But then I thought about it. I think although he stayed 5 years in college, he was a bit naive as to what to expect in the league. College.
Hold on, he talking about Wake uniforms with fire? Them joints trash.
5 years in college, he was a bit naive as to what to expect in the league.
I'm not
College
feeling
basketball can throw you for a loop in that way because there's so many schools in the country that all it takes is for you to choose the right one. The one that'll give you the opportunity to be a star. Childress is the poster child for that. Although he played with Rodney Rogers, who was a stud in college, and Tim Duncan when Tim was a flat-out star, the team has always seemed to be built for him to have success, especially as a senior. The 95 ACC tournament was direct proof of that. Childress averaged a wild 35.7 points a game and 7 assists and was the MVP. He was dominating, and every one of his shots were comfortable, as if his coach was his biggest cheerleader. He would go on to put on one of the greatest tournament shows witnessed, along with Kemba's great run.
Averaging 35 in the finals? In the Final Four? Or the whole tournament? Come on, bro.
In the final
That's
game
ridiculous.
versus North Carolina, he caught bodies, painted faces, and along with Tim Duncan, won the conference tournament. He was named Male Athlete of the Year and later was selected as a top 50 greatest player ever in the ACC. His points per game improved almost every season, and mainly because his coach allowed him to be himself and lead his team. Had he gotten that same opportunity in Portland as a rookie, we'd be talking about a former NBA All-Star at the moment. In the NBA, the green light is hard to come.
Dude, if y'all wonder why I just jump, I'm like, what is this? So I got these little, like, they look like ladybugs, but they like orange, but they keep getting in my house for somehow. I don't know. But one is like in my ring light right now.
By Childress is perfect example of the stark contrast when you do and don't have it. Stunt number 3, another one bites the dust. Injury sucks, man. It takes player after player from us, and there's really nothing man has figured to do about it. Childress, even with the unfitted coach as a rookie, could have turned that around had he not have such bad knees. Knees that have been deteriorating since the summer after his freshman year at Wake, where he tore his ACL in his left knee and had to have major season-ending reconstructive surgery. He bounced back after sitting out an entire season to being his team's second leading scorer to Rodney Rogers at 19.7 points a game. In his rookie season, he was also hampered by the knee and wasn't as quick or effective for the Blazers, so they traded their number 19 first-round draft pick to the Detroit Pistons, where he was just a shell of the player he was in college. He then left the NBA and went on to have a solid overseas career, beginning in Turkey and ending in Italy. All in all, Childress was one of the best flash in the pans we've ever seen. He was a great college player that unfortunately couldn't turn that into league success, but is well respected. I mean, the things he's done in basketball, he doesn't even need the NBA recognition, really. He returned to Wake Forest as their assistant coach since 2013 and now gets to watch his son ball under him in the same colors he did this in.
Let's hit the Wayback Machine for March 12, 1995.
Dude, they wearing that. Come on, bro. This dude must hate North Carolina. You gotta chill, bro.
Oh, no.
I'll wait for you. Come get some of this. He was at the end of the greatest ACC tournament that an individual has ever performed.
Salute to him. Wish you all the best. It's your boy JC Stunner Growth, and I'm out.
I also wonder, it says he was a point guard in 91, 93, 94, 95. I wonder why he didn't play 1992. Did he get hurt or what, man? But I feel like his story is like probably the typical story for a lot of guys, bro. You get in the NBA, bad coach, and then it's just curtains from there. I don't know, man. But we're going to watch some of his highlights. I thought this was going to be more of his highlights. It wasn't. It was just telling y'all his story. But let me know if y'all want me to react to the Randolph Childress highlights. I'm back, bro. I said I was going to do videos in my last video, but I got to get back on it. We almost at 1,000. I can't give up, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all be smooth, man. We back and we better. Road to 1K. Peace.